Awesome. My next question is about competition. What should you be looking at with your competitors' SEO? How often are you looking at your competitors? Which one of you wants to go first?
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, sure.
Got it.
I love keyword research. I think that that's kind of like my bread and butter when it comes to SEO, and that's why our content with Trio SEO works so well. And I think that when analyzing competitors, you have to really go into the weeds. You really have to go down the rabbit hole. If people are just look at one or two competitors and think that that's the total landscape, that's just you're not really investing in the amount of time that it takes to reap the benefits on the other side or at the end of the tunnel. And so I think when it comes to doing competitive keyword research, at least, maybe technical side, you can also look at their backlinks. I would say whatever you think you're doing, double it, triple it, 4x it, and then start doing that. So with that, you can also take a look at the size of the site and see how that difficulty, if that's within reach for your own site. So if your own site, say, is like a DR5 and you're looking at sites that are DR70, that's probably not a very good representation of the keywords that you can go after because they're just going to crush it no matter what. So whenever we do keyword research and do competitive keyword research, we always take a look at kind of like different stages of sites and see, where are they falling within a, DR range of 5 to 10, and then maybe like 15 to 25, and then et cetera, et cetera. So I think that that's one thing I would suggest is kind of, one, spending more time than you think you want to do. And then also with that, I would say split it up into chunks. So if you are going to, invest a lot of time, don't feel like it has to be a 8-hour grind where you sit down and you do it all in one sitting. Like that's just not going to be great for yourself, not going to be good for your clients. You want to have a circulating fresh mind whenever you kind of look at that sort of stuff, just because numbers and all that sort of stuff really does kind of like just numb your brain after a couple hours. And so, take a fresh look. But I think that, competitive keyword or competitive research as it stands is probably one of the best places you can start because they've already done a lot of the lift for you. So you don't have to worry about what works and what doesn't. You have direct data to reference. You can take a look at their site, look at yours, see where the opportunities lie, and then fill in the gaps.
Love it. And then on competitor research, like Steven, I love competitor research. It's where all the ideas are when it comes to keywords, when it comes to outlines, when it comes to titles. There's just so much you can tap into when it comes to your competition. And similar to him, I kind of break it up. And so I'll go to my like very direct competitors when it comes to the service of the business I'm running and the site DR. So say, for example, and I'll go look them up, right? I'll throw them into Ahrefs, and they usually have less keyword opportunities that I can go after or get inspiration from, but they tend to be the ones with the highest intent. So for example, when I'm doing it for Ecom Balance, our e-commerce bookkeeping company, I might go look at one that's our direct competitor that's very small as well, but they're ranking on those top keywords where we wanted to be when we first started. So I think when you go smaller direct competition, you can find those high intent keywords where you want to build pages, build content for. And then when it comes to like your medium and low intent content, kind of like higher up in the funnel, I go after the big boys. So I go find the biggest company in the industry and I look at the keywords. For example, with Ecom Balance, I go look at Bench. They're one of the biggest companies in the bookkeeping space online. They've been around for 12 plus years. They rank for like 40,000 keywords. Are all those helpful to me? No, but I can go ahead and filter that so that I say, I only want keywords that have keyword difficulty 20 and under. And I can go look at those and see if there's opportunities where I can build different hubs off them, spokes off them, whatever it is, and get different content ideas. So there's a lot out there that you can get from your competition. So definitely make sure that's a part of your SEO process.